Hi, this is Robin. Welcome to my channel. So, a little TTC update. If you are new to my channel, my name is Robin and I have PCOS, and my husband and I have been trying for 2.5 years to have baby number 1. And we first went to the reproductive endocrinologist in August 2016. At that point, they did some tests, or all the tests that they do, the HSG, the blood work, day 3 and day 21. They did a sperm analysis, and they did a day 3 ultrasound on me. At that point, they found that I have polycystic ovarian syndrome. They found that my husband has some issues on his end as well. And pretty much they recommended, go ahead and do a couple rounds of letrozole. And then if that doesn't work, they recommended IVF right away. I wasn't quite as sold. I'm more of like a holistic, natural type of person. So I really wanted to just see what could happen on our own if we kind of altered our diet and exercise, and it was supplemented with vitamins, as well as a little bit of Eastern medicine, what that could do. So, I was doing yoga pretty frequently. I was using essential oils. We did the rounds of letrozole, but all of that led to 2.5 years later and still no baby. In November this past year, we went for a second consultation at the same reproductive endocrinologist office. They have like 4 or 5 doctors there. So we switched doctors just for the consult to see if there was any different information. Our options were, the consultation was super discouraging, to the point where my husband and I left, and I was like, I don't even want to give them my money. It felt very money driven, and it was like, if you don't do IVF, you're not going to have a baby, was basically it. And that might be the case for us. We've got some odds against us, and all signs are pointed towards IVF. And that might be the road we have to travel down, but we were not and still are not quite ready for that, although I am slowly trying to come to terms with it, slowly getting there. So anyway, I finally made, it's March now, and I finally made an appointment for another consult at a different clinic. This will be our third kind of person to talk to us, and I figure if 3 out of 3 are all saying the same thing, then I guess that's the cards we're given, and we have to just move forward. So this will be our third person that we consult, and the appointment's scheduled for April 6th. However, so this is through a clinic. It's called Boston IVF, and they're pretty reputable. I've heard only good stories about them. I was in the process of filling out paperwork, and I heard back from the secretary, and it was signed Cardone office, Cardone, and that my appointment was someone named Dr. Cardone, and I had picked a different doctor, and I wanted a female, so that was my first doctor. That was fine. He was a male. Then we went to the consultation with a female. That was terrible, but I do still want a female's perspective, so the third one I picked was also female. And when I heard back from her secretary, it was for this other male doctor that I didn't know his name. So I Googled his name, and it was so disturbing, you guys. I can't even talk because I'm just so disturbed about it. But basically, the doctor had caught either nurses or other doctors touching women's nipples as they woke up from anesthesia. Okay, so the doctor himself wasn't doing that, but he was aware of the fact that doctors were doing this to women all undergoing IVF or other procedures. So can you imagine us, basically, everyone who's watching this probably, I'm so disturbed, I like can't even think of the words. So basically, and he didn't report it. So I have no intention of going to this doctor. I don't even want to be associated with this clinic. I am now just gonna cancel the appointment, and I'm already like just so, it takes a lot for me to like get the courage to go to these doctors. I've never had like anything traumatic or anything from the doctor's office, but just this whole process, I am like fearful of the doctors, I guess. I'm afraid that they're gonna have bad news, and you know, I don't even know what it is, but I just avoid it at all costs. So the last time I went for a consult was in November. Finally in March worked up the courage to go to another consult. So that was like a full 6 months of just me like building up the courage to go, and now like I get the creepy nipple guy. So like WTF. But anyway, if you are in the Massachusetts area, I guess, you know, keep this on your radar. Make sure that you Google your doctor's name, I guess no matter where you are, because I was just so disturbed. And I do feel bad for the original woman, because her name was clean, and I'm sure she's a fantastic doctor, and I'm sure she would have been great. But I can't get this out of my head, and I don't think I'm going to move forward. I think I'm going to look for a different clinic, and I'll get my third opinion from somebody else. All right. I just wanted to share this with you because I was so disturbed. I'm like picturing these poor innocent women who are already under so much stress, under so much anxiety and just like heartache, and then they get somebody that not only takes advantage of women, which is their doctors, this is horrifying, but then taking advantage of this specific population of women just like eats at my heart. I want to like scream. I was so upset reading this. I just had to alert you guys. So please make sure that no matter where you are, you do a little bit of Googling. And I know, you know, if you dig too far in anyone, I'm sure you can find a little bit of dirt, but you just got to be careful, because, you know, we put so much trust, and I'm just disturbed. And, you know, when I think of Massachusetts, I think of pretty decent healthcare. We're known in the country of having pretty solid health resources and insurance and whatnot. I just was blown away, and thoroughly just blown away. All right, well, thanks for watching. If you are in Massachusetts or New Hampshire, or even Southern Maine, I would love to know what clinics you go to. If you're not in the area, like, how do you pick what doctor to go to? Do you go just based on like geographical location, what's closest to your house, or are you traveling farther to get, you know, the best of the best? I'm just curious what you guys all do. All right, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.